Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a review of Minecraft Builders and Biomes Junior. It's for 2 to 4 players, ages 5 and up. It takes about 15 minutes to play. So it's the junior version of the more complicated Minecraft Builders and Biomes, which you can look on our channel. We have a how to play and playthrough of that and a review. So this is a dexterity cooperative version. That version, the more complicated one, is not cooperative. Okay, so here is the setup. You're going to put this box together, and it will stay assembled when you put the game away. So you'll put these into the box, you'll build it, and you'll use this frame here to create this tower of blocks. Normally it's supposed to be a 5x5 grid, but we want to be able to fit it on camera, so we have a little extra one over here. Each player gets a shovel. If you're playing with younger players who need help, you can give them a diamond shovel, which means they can get help every turn. When you have the regular shovels, you spin it, you can only get help once unless you get more. Okay, so the object of the game is you're trying to get 9 barns around your house for animals. And there are animals hidden here amongst these tiles, and monsters, or otherwise known as mobs. Here is the torch that you can use to fight back the mob. You'll lose if you fail to fight back, mine either an emerald or a coal, and you get 4 mobs around your house. So the turn order, these are the extra pieces. You can make it harder by saying that less mobs, you'll be defeated if in other words, instead of 4, you're losing in 4 mobs, you can make it so that you lose with 2 mobs. And this is more challenges, which I'll explain here in a moment. So we'll just start playing right now. One player will take the pickaxe, and if Julie wants my help, I will use the shovel. So which tile do you want to do?
We'll do that one.
Okay. So this one, to place this animal in a barn, we need 2 wood.
I will have you help me.
Yeah, now we can use emeralds or wild, which could be coal for the fire as well. So you have wood, sandstone, and then there is stone, which is gray, which I can show on this camera here.
Not on that side.
Not on that side, but there is stone in here. Okay, so we need 2, and so Julie's going to spend her shovel. Now here's the thing: you cannot use your hands. So what are you going to go for first?
Let's see, we're doing browns. I'll do this one first.
So as long as it lands on the grass, we can use it. So I'm helping her. Now, let's say, for instance, it fell into here. We would have failed. This would be removed from the game, and this would go back on here because we need 2. And she would get another shovel to use later. So when you fail, you can get you'll get additional shovels. You can have as many as you want. But we didn't fail, so we spend the 2, and we place it here. Now that I'll go. All right, a mob. So now I have to get an emerald or a coal to stop the mob. Now I'm not going to get asked for help, so I'm going to go right here, use it on the other camera. And so I succeeded. So now I turn it over, and this is a little bit of a memory part of the game. I put the torch here that mob has been stopped. If another mob comes up, let's say we're playing the game. Okay, we need stone there. Okay, this mob came up, and we defeat that mob. That means we'd overturn it like that. Now we'd have to remember that there's a mob there. But let's say we failed, it would go right here. And now if we get 3 more, we lose. So at any time, let's say we're mining, and it's a situation like this. Oh, wait. Like that. More blocks landed into the lava and on the grass. Let's say we needed just 1 sandstone. And I'm using the emerald as a wild. When blocks land in the lava and on the grass at the same time, you don't fail. I can use that, and these just get removed. If you get a situation where you don't have enough blocks, you don't have emerald or the color you need, you remove the tile. Say we don't have any sandstone left, you remove it, and then you add a sandstone back that's been used, and you put it on here. If more things drop off than you needed, say that was a situation, well, here we would have failed. Or we can keep on mining until we succeed because we didn't get any of the lava. Okay, here's the situation. I use the emerald for this, we didn't need these, so that we get to put them back on the tower. And if any fall off into the lava, I don't remember if it says if they're. I think you get to put them back on while you're doing that.
It can only be fair to do that.
They don't make it difficult. So anyway, that's how you play. Let's go over our criteria.
Okay.
Is this fun?
Yes, it's very fun.
Yeah, it's fun for adults too. We did have fun playing.
We did.
The only thing I'd be worried about is if you have playing with a younger person or even an adult that's not good with dexterity games and they get frustrated. That might not be fun for them.
It does get frustrating. I'll tell you that right now.
Now, the theme, you are using blocks to build things. The dexterity part is a pretty cool addition to it. You'd have to ask yourself how much of this is Minecraft compared to actually the video game. All these board games.
We've never played the video games.
All these board games are inspired by it, so it's not a one-to-one.
Oh, okay.
The art is what you would expect for Minecraft.
Everything's all squared.
It's all based on the video on the game.
So the animals kind of are like. It takes me a minute to realize that they are an animal because they don't look like an animal.
Or just not used to it. But you can see the art is what you would expect just from the game. Components. Well, this is where I'm a little disappointed in it. When we have so many other children's games that have more quality components. The blocks are great. This is sturdy, but I'm surprised that they did it this thin, and also this large. You get a game like Memory, it's 4 times as thick. So why not make these smaller, like this size, and make them thicker that will stand up more over time? I understand that they're trying to do the same size as this game, but that's unnecessary because you're not going to use these pieces in this game.
Right.
So they really should have went. So that's disappointing to me because I don't think these are going to hold up as well to a younger person.
And the littles they have little hands. It's easier for them to grab something chunky than something that's not chunky.
Well, it's something bigger versus something chunkier. I just don't think it's going to be as sturdy. Now, this is fine.
Yep.
This is cool here.
These are fun.
Now, it's got a little, I'd only bent it a little bit. It got a little crease there. But I didn't bend it all the way. But just by going like that. So it's not as sturdy here. I could see a kid who's not careful go like that and
break it.
And break it. It's a nice feel to it. They're easy to use.
Yeah.
Complexity is fine for a 5-year-old. No problems with that.
Oh, yeah.
And I like how they have additional rules here, which I didn't go over. So what can happen is you can play without the house. You got to get additional barn. Here you got to match up biomes. You can play with the barn or without. You can cover up these so that you lose if more. You can lose when
more monsters.
Less monsters basically can defeat you.
Yeah.
And then these over here in the corner, you put them upside down, and they're challenges. So every time before you take your turn, you flip one up, and it can make it harder for you, like cover your eye. You can't get help with the shovel. But I also like the fact that it has the diamond right here for youngsters that they can always get help. So there's a lot of game here if you want to, but it still comes down to if you don't like dexterity games or if a child gets frustrated with that, it doesn't matter how much.
Right.
Unless say you want to give them a diamond shovel and you help them all the time, him or her all the time. Playing time is great, definitely 15 minutes. The age and audience is great. The design, I'm impressed with how they incorporated the dexterity. When I read that, at first I was kind of going, I don't know about this. And then when I read that, I said, that's cool.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah. It's fun to play with those.
And then learning the rules. The only complaint I have about the rule book is that when you're doing the setup, if you might not realize that you got to look at this to see what the components are, because when you're setting up, it doesn't have numbers here. So when you're reading this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's not numbered here. So you might be like, what the heck are they talking about? Until you figure out that you have to look here to see what things are labeled and then look here. And then putting it together, it's rectangles, not squares. These are squares. And you may think too, let me take this off here carefully. I thought this meant throw it away. I didn't throw it away, luckily, because you need this. When you see an X, that makes you, I guess it says don't throw away.
That's don't throw away.
I understand that, but still. It was a little confusing to me at first. So what's else?
Darn.
That's okay. Educational merit. There's not much other than taking turns.
Taking turns.
Yeah. You play
Asking
this for
help.
enrichment. Yeah, you play it for enrichment, the cooperation part. So it's more of an emotional, taking turns thing. In terms of tie-ins to content like math, science, no, there's not really here. Unless you want to talk about biomes, I guess you can introduce it to biomes when you play this side of the board.
Sure.
And you could introduce animals and talk about that. But again, that's enrichment.
Yeah.
It's not a direct connection to content.
No.
All right, so how would you rate it, honey?
A 6.
Yeah, we'll play in the mood. That's because we're adults. We're both 6s. Now, when we had our children, probably would have played this more often, and they would say be happy to play it with them.
Yep.
And with future grandchildren, hopefully, we'll be happy to play. But it will stay in our collection because we do like.
I like the Minecraft stuff, even though we've never played it.
the dexterity part is what keeps it in our collection.
Yeah.
That is a really cool idea. I'm impressed with that design. But it's not enough to be a 7. There's children's games that we have that would be a 7 that we will play it even without children as players.
That's true.
This is we'd probably take it out and show people, like, hey, that's a cool idea.
Right.
But more likely, we'll play it with children rather than with ourselves.
Well, true.
All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. We hope you had fun, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.